Hello, I am Carla with a K, not a C, not relevant but relevant, because it's my name and I would prefer people spell it correctly. Anyways, welcome to part 2 of Peachleaf Valley for the demo. Playing the demo because unfortunately the game isn't out yet. It doesn't come out until spring of 2022. The demo is free, however, I highly recommend you donate, and the link to the game will be in the description. So far, I've fallen in love with the baker from the intro, and I didn't catch his name, so I'm very upset about that. Second, Abuelito Earl is letting us stay at his place. Oh, what a sweet old man. And third, we met a beautiful stranger in the forest. Oh, also, fourth, we lost our jobs, so that's why we moved, and we're staying with Abuelito Earl. Anyways, let's get into the game now, shall we? Let's finish this demo. Alright, let's go. Aw, Earl, are you sure about this? I feel like I'm imposing on you way too much. I'm perfectly fine with staying at the inn. I'll find a way to get some money together to pay for the room and...
Imposing, schmozing.
You're a new resident of Peachleaf now, so you're basically part of the family. I love the found family trope. Is this what it's gonna be? Anyways, you'll find there isn't a whole lot of us down here, but we're a tight-knit community. We do our best to help one another. I love being in a community. It is so reassuring. I can't even begin to describe that reassurance.
And besides,
after you took the time to explain your situation to me, ain't no way I can turn a blind eye to someone in need. Abuelito Earl, man. I was there once too, you know, and it's because someone believed in me and helped me get on my feet that I was able to get where I am today. Now's my turn down the line to help. He's paying it forward. I can't help but smile shyly as I touch the neatly made bed before me. I feel like it's such a burden already. You didn't charge me anything for the trip, and now you let me live in your house without even paying rent. I at least want to pay back that kindness somehow. I hope you can understand.
and you will, kiddo. But you gotta get back on your feet first.
Oh my god, my dog scared me.
I know this room ain't the fanciest place.
No, Earl, it's perfect! In town, and I'm sure you'll want a home for yourself soon enough. A home with the baker? Because, listen, I would not be opposed to being in a home with the baker. I would have pegged him as a writer with the way he looked, but a baker is perfect. I love baking. Maybe I should make a baking video one day. Okay, that's beside the point. Anyways, let's continue. But until we can get you settled into your new life here, you can at least rest your head at night worry-free. Worry-free? Yes. Guilt-free? Definitely not. A wave of emotion washes over me as I feel tears of overwhelming gratitude threaten to fall from my eyes. I can't help but let out a shaky laugh as I timidly bow my head. Earl, thank you so much. I don't even know what to say. I feel a gentle hand ruffle my hair as Earl beams me a warm smile. Abuelito Earl, why? He's like the grandpa I never had. No need for waterworks. He's like the abuelito I never had. To be fair, both of my abuelos are dead. Anyways. Like I said,
the Peachleaf family now.
A Peachleaf family. Oh my god. Found family. Found family is my favorite trope ever in writing. Okay, anyways. You'll find what we don't have a lot of stuff you can find back in that big old city you came from. But we do get a whole lot of this. I can't help but giggle as Earl points to his heart. Seeing me smile, the old man chuckles and motions to a nearby closet. In case you find yourself missing anything, you'll find some clothes and garments that used to belong to my youngest daughter in there. She's terribly outgrown them now, but maybe they'll serve you better than they did her. This room belonged to your daughter, Earl? Sure did, but she's got her own life far beyond this little valley now, so feel free to make this room your own. Oh, I'm so glad it wasn't gonna get dark. Oh my god. I'm so relieved. Abuelito Earl, you deserve the world. El mundo. Okay. I can't help but glance around the small room. Even though it's not filled with a lot, I can tell everything has been taken care of really well. I turn towards Earl once more as my heart pangs in my chest. Thank you, Earl. Thank you so much. I really don't know how to express how appreciative I am to you. You know, a few days ago, well, honestly, I thought I'd be out homeless on the street by Monday morning. I didn't ever think I'd be starting a brand new life in such a beautiful valley. Earl chuckles as he shoots me a toothy grin before placing his hands on his hips.
That's the beauty of life. You never know where it'll take you.
Yours took you here.
Now on that note, let's go meet everybody.
The whole town got into a ruckus when I phoned them we had a new resident coming in. We're gonna meet the baker. Are we gonna meet the baker? I really want to meet the baker. Okay, you have plenty of time to unpack later, so let's get a move on. Okay, I'm excited. Let's go. I'm excited to meet the baker. Let's hope we meet the baker. My eyes dart around the streets of a lovely, bustling town that looks like it came straight out of the pages of a fairy tale book. Yeah, like Beauty and the Beast. Bonjour, 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 bonjour. There goes the baker with his bread like always. I watch his shopkeepers sweep the entrances to their stores with wooden brooms and greet each other warmly. Energetic smiles adorn the faces of small children as they run through the streets without a care in the world. And everyone, absolutely everyone, wears a peaceful smile on their face. Earl stops to shoot me a grin as he himself scans the town around him with a proud expression. This is beautiful. What a charming place.
Oh, you ain't seen nothing yet. But, aha!
Are we gonna see the baker? I know just where you start off our tour. Is it the bakery? How about you meet my wife and grandson first, since you'll be living with them under the same roof?
My wife runs the only bakery in town.
So if you ever find yourself craving something sweet, you'll know just where to go. Sir, I have the biggest sweet tooth ever. I'm not joking. I have a huge sweet tooth. Is your grandson the baker? Is your grandson the baker? Because if so, you will be my abuelito soon. My actual abuelito. Okay, we're not actual because you're fictional. Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. We're meeting the baker. A soft bell rings out as I walk into a rustic little shop with a delicious smell wafting in the air. I can't help but feel my face light up as I take in the sight of beautifully colored pastries spanning down a glass counter.
Hello? Anybody home?
Well, well, look who it is. Back so soon from your trip, old man?
I'm getting goosebumps again. Oh my god, his voice. Oh, I can fall asleep to that voice. What's his name? What's his name? What's the baker's name? It's the baker, right? At the sound of an unfamiliar voice, I shyly peek over Earl's shoulders to spot a young man as he walks in through a set of kitchen doors. Oh my god, he's so pretty! I'm devoting my life to him. I don't care about the other love interests, I'm devoting my life to him. Small rays of sunlight shining in through the windows reflect off his amber-colored eyes as a kind smile dances on his face.
There you are, Jude.
Jude? I hate myself. This song popped up into my head. I was wondering who was running this bakery. Y'all can't just leave the front empty like this. Oh my god, Jude. I love you. I know it's so soon, but I love you.
Relax, Gramps. Jeez, you've been back for less than a minute and you're nagging already?
I'm in love with his voice. Oh my god.
Gran's got something in the oven, and I was just finishing up an order in the back.
His voice deserves 2 earbuds. Oh my god. Oh my god, okay.
And besides, you know it always gets kinda empty at this hour. No need for nags.
I don't blush easily, at least it's not always so noticeable, but I can feel my face heating up right now. Just as Earl opens his mouth to say something, an old woman walks out through the kitchen doors with an excited smile on her face.
Oh, I thought I heard your voice, dear. You arrived just in time. I have a delicious carrot cake with your name on it in the oven.
She's so sweet.
Oh, pumpkin.
You're embarrassing me in front of the kiddos.
Huh?
Kiddos. Mi amor, dude, oh my god, you are so pretty to look at. And the fact that you're a baker. Earl beams a giant smile as he steps out of the way to reveal me standing behind him.
Nina, Jude, I'd like y'all to meet the newest resident of Peachleaf Valley.
Her name is, okay, if they're married, Abuelita Nina. If you remind me of my actual abuelita, that'll be good too. But like, oh my god.
Come on, no need to be shy. Introduce yourself.
Alright, hello, I'm Carla. I just moved here from the city and I'm very excited to meet everyone. Thank you for having me.
What?
Aren't you an absolute delight? Let me get a good look at you, my dear. My nervousness begins to dissipate as Nina steps out from behind the counter and comes closer, beaming a friendly smile.
My name is Nina.
As you probably already noticed, I'm Earl's wife and I run this bakery. Ma'am. Oh my god, you run a bakery. Ugh. I want to be a baker's wife. I mean literally, I mean that literally, not just because of the game. I really want to be a baker's wife and I want to run a flower shop. That is the ultimate dream. Okay, anyways. It's an absolute pleasure to make your acquaintance, Carla. The pleasure is all mine. Thank you so much for your hospitality and for letting me stay at your home for the time being. Oh, now, aren't you just the sweetest thing? You're very welcome, my dear. I know such a big move can be awfully nerve-wracking, but you've got nothing to worry about here. You're already part of the family. Nina takes my hands in hers as she says this, and I can feel my heart swell with happiness at this level of kindness I've never experienced before. Thank you so much. I'm afraid I don't know what else to say. Well, you can start by telling me this.
Do you like sweets, dear?
Do I ever? Yes, I just ate a popsicle before I played this game, but I love pan dulce. My favorite are conchas, but it has to be from the specific bakery. That's where I'm from. Well, where I'm living, not where I'm from anymore because I moved. But, pan dulce is where to go. Okay, yes, I love sweets. I do. Butter pound cake is my favorite.
Why? What a coincidence.
That's my little Jude's favorite dessert too, right, dear? We're meant to be. Actually, I literally just said that my favorite is conchas, but I will gladly change it. I can't remember the last time I had pound cake. I like drinking it with coffee, though. I like eating it with coffee while drinking coffee. Whatever. I glance over at Jude, still standing behind the counter, but raise an eyebrow when I see him gazing at me with an intense expression. He doesn't even seem to register Nina's question as he simply stares at my face, almost as if desperately trying to decipher something.
Jude? Is everything alright, dear?
Dude, you good? Almost as if his grandmother's worried tone snaps him back to reality, Jude tears his gaze away from me before nervously looking back up. Do we know each other? Is that why you were staring at me so much? Or was it my beauty? Or the character's beauty? Because, you know. Also, I don't blame you if she, caught your eye, because she is gorgeous. I can't help but gulp as his eyes dart frantically between my own.
Sorry, I have to go.
What? No!
I need some air. I'll be back later.
Jude! Why? No! Abuelita Nina, same. I share the same expression. With barely a moment's notice, Jude quickly walks out from behind the counter, brushes past me, and briskly exits the small shop.
Jude!
Jude, dear, Where are you going?
His grandparents' calls fall on deaf ears as Jude quickly exits the shop in a hurry, not even glancing back once. Did we rub him the wrong way? Does he think we're fake? Does he know us somehow and we just don't remember? An awkward silence falls on the shop for a few minutes as Nina and Earl exchange confused glances. What the heck was that about? Yeah, no kidding, what the heck? I didn't say anything weird, did I?
Oh,
Carla, please pardon my Jude. He's not usually like this at all. I wonder what got him so flustered.
Ha! I know!
Maybe he couldn't handle just how pretty Carla was. I can feel my cheeks heat up at Earl's jokes as the image of Jude's intense gaze on me makes a shiver run down my spine.
oh, there's the carrot cake. Just in time.
Earl, Carla, why don't you both grab a chair and I'll bring it out with some warm milk. Just a second. Not without some help you won't. I can't let my pumpkin do all the work around here. Oh my god, they're so sweet.
Oh, Earl.
This is how I see my parents when they get old. Mainly because they're like that now. I can't help but giggle at the wholesome banter between Earl and his wife as they lovingly take each other's hands and go towards the back. It fills my heart with delightful warmth to see two people love each other so deeply in such old age. Once the pair's out of sight, I can't help but look over my shoulder the direction Jude abruptly left moments ago. Yeah, Jude, why'd you leave? It almost seemed like he recognized me or something, but that can't be it. I mean, I've never been here before. It was just totally weird. I hope he's okay. If that's where this ends, I'm okay with that. Oh, okay, never mind. Earl and I walk through the gates of a vast ranch as a clear blue sky shines above us. I can hear the cries of chickens and other farm animals in the distance as a fairly large-sized barn comes into view near our house. Chickens scare me. Well, specifically, there was this chicken when I was a kid, and he would constantly peck at my feet. It was one of my mom's close friends, and they had chickens in their backyard, and her son took me and my sister to go see the chickens, and this one kept pecking at my feet. That's why I don't like wearing sandals now. Anyways, I can't help but smile as I spot several chickens grazing, watching as they curiously look over at me. Such a beautiful day out, isn't it? The animals in this farm must be happy with such good grazing weather.
Now for our next stop. Welcome to Elderberry Farm.
It's a little strange, though. Heather and hubby are usually out here by this hour. Wait here a second, Carla. I'm just gonna go check to see if they're home real quick. Be back in a jiffy. I nod my head as Earl motions for me to wait in place. I turn around and walk a few paces over to a small chicken pen and giggle as a cute little chick curiously looks up at me. Can we keep him? Oh, aren't you a cutie? I wonder what your name is.
Bessie!
Jesus, that was loud. Huh? Yeah, exactly. A loud yell in the distance captures my attention, snapping my head up towards the source of the sound. Suddenly, the ground feels as if it started shaking as the nearby chickens all frantically run in the opposite direction. What the tremors?
Bessie, get back here, goddammit!
I don't know who this way is, but I gotta know. I turn around at the sound of a loud cry when I catch the sight of a rampaging cow heading straight towards me at a lightning speed. The cow is quite large in size and its eyes seem to be glowing red as smoke comes out of its nose. What a cow! How is it so fast? I can't move out of the way at this rate. I close my eyes instinctively as I brace myself for the impact before another voice shouts out.
Hey, watch out!
I feel a strong force propel me backwards as I fall to the ground. The enraged cow cries as she races past where I stood seconds ago, dust fluttering in her trail. After a few moments, I open my eyes and feel my face turn beet red as I see my hands pressed against the strong will to fight chest hovering over me. I can't explain it, but he's making me think of Coach Yukai from Haikyuu. Devin, if you're watching this, I think this man is for you. I can feel my pulse go racing as the feeling of muscular arms wrapped around my waist shocked me back into reality. What?
Sorry about that, miss. Are you okay? You're not hurt anywhere, are you?
I look up to stare into ocean blue eyes as a young man stares back worryingly at me. I'm fine.
Phew, I'm glad to hear it. Sorry for the tumble. Let's get you back on your feet, yeah?
Oh my god. That cool breeze flutters against my skin as the young man releases me from his strong grasp, pushing himself up. My heart hammers in my chest as I sit absent-mindedly on the ground for a few seconds, trying to process the situation. Muscles, so many muscles. Oh my god, she's blushing. Oh my god. My attention is diverted as a hand extends itself towards me. I look up to see the young man from before shooting me a friendly smile. Listen, if you work that much on a farm, of course he's gonna have muscles.
There are much better places to take a rest than on the ground, you know.
Sensing his kindness, I shyly place my hand in his and he lifts me to my feet with ease. I find myself stammering as he proceeds to kneel down to brush some dirt off from my clothes. He flashes another friendly smile afterwards.
There we go. Good as new.
Now then.
Can I help you?
Oh, there she is, my big old Dairy Queen.
Alvarito Earl, you have the most impeccable timing every time. This is only the second time also. The sound of Earl's excited yelling grabs both my hand and the stranger's attention as we turn around. The sound of Earl's excited yelling grabs both mine and the stranger's attention as we turn around to see Earl being smothered in kisses from the previously raging cow.
Oh, you darn love bucket, you. Did you miss me, Bessie?
The young man next to me tilts his head back in laughter at the affectionate display.
Of course. I should have known it was you, Earl.
No one else gets Bessie that riled up. That's because I'm her one and only true love, ain't that right, Bessie? I can't help but smile as Earl begins to walk over to us with the now tame, calm, and slightly blushing cow.
How have you been, Hunter, my boy?
Guess we're about to find out. Taking good care of my sweet, innocent little Angie here, right? Of course, Earl, although I'm afraid she's not nearly as innocent as you think, you know?
She nearly ran over this poor young lady.
Over here a few minutes back. As Hunter looks back at me with a sheepish smile, I can't help but feel my cheeks heat up again, thinking back to our previous close encounter. Girl, calm yourself.
Bessie!
You can't be running our new neighbor over before I've had a chance to introduce y'all.
Now then.
Hunter, where's everyone else?
Mom and Hubie went to the city to visit some friends.
Oh, Hubie. His name is Hubie, not Hubby. That makes a lot more sense.
Elderberry Farm's down to 1 today, I'm afraid.
Oh, gotcha. Well then, no matter. Carla, this is Hunter. Hunter, this is Carla. She's Peachleaf's newest resident.
And this here's Big Bessie.
My one true love. Ain't nobody out there can hold a candle to my sweet Bessie.
Oh, is that so? Huh.
I'll be sure to tell Nina when I see her. I was thinking the same thing.
Don't you dare, farm boy.
Alvarito Earl is sweating. I can't help but chuckle as I wave over to the large animal by Earl's side. Hi there, Bessie. Nice to formally meet you. And nice to meet you too, Hunter. Thank you for the help back there.
My pleasure. Sorry about Bessie.
Oh, I
As
bet it was
you
your pleasure.
can probably tell she gets real excited when Earl's around.
She probably caught a whiff of him when you guys got here.
Well, that's because she loves me. Ain't that right, Bessie?
I can't help but giggle at Earl and Bessie's endearing exchange. I've read that in my head. I forgot I have to read this out loud. A few moments pass before I catch sight of Hunter's eyes on me. He wipes a hand on his pants before extending it out to me with a smile.
Welcome to the valley.
Thank you, Hunter. I hope your new life here will pan out exactly as you hoped it would, and if you ever find yourself in need of anything, feel free to reach out. Thank you, Hunter. I appreciate it, truly.
No worries. We're all a giant, crazy family down here. It may be a bit dysfunctional, too.
That's so sweet.
Oh, by the way.
I also work part-time at the restaurant and do odd jobs around town, so you might see me running around often.
Don't be afraid to ask for directions if you ever get lost, okay?
This place can be a little bit of a maze for newcomers at first. Right, thanks. I definitely will.
Sounds good. Now then, if you'll excuse me. Back in the barn, Bess! You big troublemaker, you!
He is so sweet. The sound of laughter fills the air as Bessie hides behind Earl from Hunter. I feel a sense of warmth fill my heart as I get to unravel more and more in the valley. So, let's see. As we approach the entrance of a quaint flower shop, Earl shoots me a smile while he opens the door for me. Come on. Now I'm sure you probably dying to meet someone you can relate with, so I want to take you to meet Miss Amelia. She's a real kind girl, runs a shop with her nutty old grandma. Seems to be about your age too, so I'm sure you all can be great friends. As we walk into a beautiful flower shop, a sweet scent fills my senses as I can't help but breathe in. I look around to see gorgeous flowers, some the likes I've never seen before, all blooming through even the tiniest cracks in the wood.
Eh? Skylar? Is that you?
Hearing the confusion in Earl's voice, I turn to stare in the profile of a tall, foreign-looking man. Oh, it's the rich one. The man doesn't seem to have noticed Earl as he paces back and forth, seemingly deep in thought. He gives very poetic vibes for some reason. I can't explain it. No, I feel like it's very self-explanatory. I don't even have to explain it.
Gefair.
Is that French? That's French. J'ai besoin d'un miracle hacia rhythm. Dude, I speak Spanish, not French. The tall man continues to mutter to himself before Earl approaches him, waving his hand.
Skylar?
Hello? You listening? The foreign man's attention snaps up at the sound of his name. He looks over before shooting Earl a friendly smile.
Ah, Monsieur R, you've returned from your trip. Welcome back. Oh.
Did we capture your attention, Skylar? Before he can finish his sentence, I was kidding! Okay, before he can finish his sentence, the foreign man's eyes land on me. Our eyes meet for a few silent moments before I muster a shy smile. Before I have the opportunity to even get a word out, I watch in surprise as a tall, slender man dashes forward towards me. I blink in surprise as I watch him grab one of my hands and places a kiss to the back.
And just who is this breathtaking mademoiselle?
Very Tamaki Suo vibes, so long as it's not pervy. Jeez. Oh my god. Oh, Tamaki's also French too, isn't he? Okay. Yeah. Before I can even answer, the tall man gets down on one knee. His eyes seem completely fixated on me as a radiant smile graces his lips.
Mademoiselle, I may not know your name, but I know that your beauty is the envy of every flower in this shop.
I don't know if you can hear that, but yeah.
You outshine even the most beautiful rose on the eve of its full bloom.
You're doing too much, Skylar. Tamaki Suo Jr.
Why, even the most fragrant of blossoms holds no comparison to your...
All right, let's take it down a notch here, Romeo.
Let the poor girl at least introduce herself, huh? Yeah, thank you, Abuelito. The man named Skylar's eyes widen dramatically as he rises to his feet before bowing deeply.
Forgive my terrible manners.
Monsieur Earl is right. Forgive my terrible manners. How could I ask for your name when I have not graced you with my own?
I am Skylar Dutoit Eclair Jean-Jacques Pelletoir the Ninth, a proud resident of this magnificent valley.
You're gorgeous too, but man, a little much.
And you are?
I'm Carla. I am just moved into the valley today. It's nice to meet you, Skylar. None. But the pleasure is most definitely mine, Lady Carla. You're a spectacle to behold. I thank you, monsieur. Like a marbled statue that has come to life, how truly blessed is Peachleaf to welcome you. Oui, unifit. Thank you, I think. Earl lets out a chuckle at Skylar's theatrics. After a few moments, he looks around the shop before turning around with a puzzled expression. Skylar, where's Amelia and Fiona? Why are you the only one here? That is because Madame Fiona's stomach was causing her to feel unwell yet again.
Lady Amelia asked me to watch over the shop.
As they quickly left to fetch some herbs from the gardens to brew tea. And as a noble gentleman that I am, there is no way I could simply decline such a heartfelt request at the beckoning of a lady.
Although, I must admit...
It's been quite some time since they left. Perhaps I should go check on them.
But alas!
No one would be able to guard the shop and keep the beautiful flowers company better than moi. Fiona's stomach is acting up again, is it? Alright, I'd better go check up on them a sec. Gardens ain't too far from here. Carla, wait here just a minute, alright? I'll be right back. I open my mouth to call out to Earl, but he's already briskly walked out through the front door. I feel an intense gaze on me as I swallow and turn to look at Skylar, whose eyes seem to sparkle as would a puppy's looking at a treat.
So...
You are blushing madly, sir. So,
What brings you to this fair valley, my lady? Surely a beauty such as yourself must have left a lot behind to come here so suddenly.
More like a lot left us behind, and we decided to come. I smile sadly as I look down before tucking a loose strand of hair behind my ear. Less than you think. I came here looking for work and, well, a new life if I'm honest.
Oh, I see. Forgive my pride, my lady.
I did not mean to paint sadness on such a stunning canvas as your own. My god, if the person I end up with doesn't have not as much energy as him, but like, you get the gist. I just, give me the energy and I'll return it back.
After all, a smile suits you much better.
Oh my god! Tamaki Suo Jr. Skylar walks over before grabbing a nearby flower and holding it to my face. He shoots me a warm smile as he gently hands it to me. I can't help but chuckle as I grab the flower. Thank you, Skylar. What about yourself?
Ha-ha!
I am thrilled that I have piqued your interest enough to ask. I am but a humble art collector that lives in the northern part of town on an estate that belongs to my family. An art collector?
We.
Few things in this world excites the blood in my veins like beautifully crafted artistic masterpieces. And of which, on that note, Skylar's tone seems to shift as he suddenly places a hand on his chin and looks at me. I fidget nervously under his intense gaze as he begins to circle around me, eyeing me up and down as if scrutinizing something. After a few moments, he shoots me a pleased smile before reaching into his suit pocket and handing me a business card. Heat rushes to my cheeks as his face suddenly draws near and his eyes peer intensely into my own.
You said you were looking for employment, yes?
I'm sure there are many opportunities for you to take in this fair town, but...
As the muses would have it, I too am looking for a... employee of sorts.
Like a model? I feel like it's a model. His eyes seem to land on my lips for a few moments as he smiles and looks back. Watch yourself. Watch yourself, sir. And I assure you, I can pay most handsomely in currencies that far outweigh most of the other residents of this town. Not gonna lie, that does make me interested.
What say you, my lady? Does my offer interest you?
My mind goes blank and my heart accelerates as I feel him lean in even closer. When suddenly his phone rings. Was he about to kiss us? Senor, dude, wait, we just met. Please don't tell me you were about to lean in and kiss us.
Oh, excusez-moi, 1 second. Bonjour, this is Skylar.
Hello, Mr. Marcello. I have been expecting your call. As Skylar turns around and nonchalantly laughs into his phone, I stumble backwards into the counter as my heart nearly beats out of my chest, remembering his looming proximity just seconds ago. What's with this man? He's something else. She is gorgeous. The sound of the front door ringing catches my attention as Earl walks in with a smile, accompanied by a young woman and an elder one with a cane.
We're back!
You're so pretty. Skylar shortly ends his call before turning around with a gallant smile.
Ah, you have returned! Magnifique!
Just at the right time, as I'm afraid I must be going immediately.
Of course. Sorry we took so long.
Thanks for the help, Skylar.
No.
It is my pleasure. Thank you for trusting me to guard your dazzling blossoms.
Well, everyone, duty calls, and so I must depart. Au revoir! Until we next meet again!
This boy is so extra. Everyone in the shop merely stares at Skylar as he prances out the front door in joyful strides. I clear my throat before looking down at the card in my hand with his name and address. He's quite an interesting person. My attention is focused on the new faces that have entered the shop as they turn towards me.
Oh, hello there. You must be the new resident, right? It's so nice to finally meet you.
Ma'am, it is so nice to meet you.
Welcome to Peachleaf Valley. My name is Amelia. I run this flower shop with my grandmother, Fiona.
That would be me. Welcome to the valley, child.
I hope you don't already want to go running for the hills after being sandwiched between Earl and Skylar in a single day.
And just what's that supposed to mean?
Yeah, Abuelito Earl is the best. He is plenty friendly, like he says.
As friendly as a badger stuck in a beehive.
Heaven knows how much you've yapped the poor girl's ear off already.
Why, you...
As Earl and Fiona engage in a glaring match with each other, Amelia scoots over next to me before giggling. Don't mind them, they're always like this. They've been rivals ever since they started out as farmers. Her laugh is so cute. Oh, I see. Makes sense then. They must have a lot of history.
You've been touring town all day with Earl, right?
You must have run into a lot of new faces by now, huh? Yeah, everyone's been awfully kind and the town's just lovely. Isn't it? Sometimes it feels like we're a little out of the way from the rest of the world, but the sights of the valley really make up for it. Suddenly, the image of the green-haired stranger I bumped into in the forest trail resurfaces in my mind. I tilt my head curiously as I motion towards Amelia. Actually, does a green-haired young man live here?
Huh?
Green-haired? Not gonna lie, I did forget about him for a second. Yeah, see, I sort of ran into him in the forest path on the way to town. He had long green hair and was, wearing some strange robes. I thought maybe he worked in town or something, but I haven't seen him again.
Sorry.
I've been living in this town my whole life, but I've never run into anyone that fits that description here.
Ran into one of the spirits, did you?
We're saving it here. Alright. So, this is where I'm stopping this video. There will be a part 3. The part 3 should be up I'm gonna continue playing it, and my eyebrow is messed up. I'm gonna continue playing it. Part 3 should be up right here. If you just came straight to this one, part 1 will be right here, or right here. Part 3, part 1, who knows, we'll see. Anyways, they'll be somewhere right there. But thanks for watching, and see you soon, hopefully. Bye.